SureDog.com here with Holm on the scene of her final boxing victory, a unanimous decision over Mary McGee. Just kind of break down the evening for you. Was it everything you expected it to be, your last boxing match before you transitioned to mixed martial arts?
I mean, I think the best way to go out would be with a knockout. And I wish I would have capitalized on a few moments. I think that I was strong, and I wish I would have capitalized on those moments in the fight. But, you know, it was a dominating fight, so I'm going to try and improve on the things that I didn't do 100% right and be proud of the things that I did do good and just kind of take it from there. I've never been 100% actually very satisfied with my performance after any single fight of my career, but I think that that's good. It keeps me wanting to learn and get better.
Definitely things got a little bit emotional in the post-fight in-ring interview.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of talk about the whole gamut of emotions that are going through your mind in that moment.
You know, boxing has been my livelihood. It's been my passion. It's been everything I've put my heart and soul into over the last 11 years. I turned pro when I was 20 and I'm 31. So it's definitely a very emotional time, but I'm not done fighting, and what's in my heart is I'm a fighter. And so I don't feel like it's over, and so it's maybe not at that caliber of emotion. I'm very emotional about it, and I'm very appreciative to I think more where my emotions come from is my appreciation to the boxing world and to the people who have supported my boxing career. And I think that that's where I want to make sure that all those people know that I'm very appreciative. I wouldn't have had a career if I didn't have people supporting me through the last 11 years of boxing. So it's definitely an emotional time as far as my relationship with the fans and how much they've supported me and loved me all these years. That's the emotion. The actual fighting, I'm still going to fight. So I don't feel like I'm, retiring or stopping that.
You mentioned in the days leading up to this fight, you've gotten some negative feedback from some boxing purists that want to see you stay that course. But, I mean, you also probably have to be getting some positive response from
Definitely.
the MMA world as well.
I think it balances it out. And, women's boxing has never been the fighting sport to watch. Women's boxing has always been in the shadow of the men's boxing. And women's MMA has been in the shadows, and they're coming out. They're getting more opportunities now. But I think that what has been able to make my career is the fact that there have been those extreme boxing fans. And even in their negativity, I appreciate them. They're such diehard fans. It's the reason why I had a career in boxing, so I'm not even mad at them.
You have 3 mixed martial arts fights under your belt. And in that time when you made your debut, a lot has changed in the women's MMA landscape.
Oh, it's crazy.
Just with the UFC adding the 135-pound division, Invicta becoming a solid promotion on its own. With all that in mind, is that why you feel this is the best time to transition permanently to MMA?
I will have to say that, yes, I think there are going to be open doors with MMA. However, because of the big opportunities that have come as of late. However, that is not why I'm transitioning over. It's what's on my heart now. And so that's where I'm going to go. And it's really as simple as that.
Kind of chart, this obviously is up to your coaches and your management as well, but chart a little bit of how you'd like to see your path go in this from here. Will you see Invicta? Will you see UFC right away?
I have no idea. I didn't actually even want to put too much thought into it because I didn't want to be distracted and not be focused on this boxing fight. So I don't really know, and I've never picked a fight or gone out of my way to search for this or that. I've always just said I'm going to ride the wave and take the opportunities that are at hand, and that's what I'm going to do. It's hard to tell your future. Who knows? Who knows the future? I don't know exactly the next step right now.
You say you haven't picked a fight, but a lot of people are picking a fight for you. And
good, because I wouldn't know how to do it on my own.
But the one that everybody always wants to talk about, someone with the skill set that you have, a striking skill set that you don't see in MMA quite as much, but everybody wants to say Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey. What are your thoughts on Ronda Rousey at this point? Maybe not necessarily as an immediate opponent, but just as a mixed martial
Well, I
artist.
think I like how Lenny put it. Ronda Rousey wouldn't want to just get in a boxing ring with me tomorrow. I wouldn't want to be in an MMA fight with her tomorrow. I still have a lot to learn. I think that I can learn at a good pace because I want to learn and I'm open to learn. And I think that I can climb that, and I think that I can get better. But it's not something I want to do tomorrow. I mean, I'm not. I have 3 fights under my belt, and I only train MMA for those 3 fights. That's maybe a total of 8 or 9 months total. Ronda Rousey, she's an Olympic medalist. I'm also not dumb that I would want to walk into a fight with her tomorrow. But I do feel that with hard work, as I had to do hard work with boxing, anything's possible.
And last question. It's been a hectic schedule for you. A boxing match in December, Bellator in February, and now this concludes in your boxing career in May. Mm-hmm. Is it going to be a little bit of time off, or are you going to jump right back into camp?
I do need, I don't know, I need at least a week to do absolutely nothing. And I don't know where I'll feel after that, but when I don't, I always think, man, I can't wait till this fight's over. I need some time to myself. And then when the fight's over, I'm like, well, what's my goal now? I don't know what I'm going to do with my day. So, I don't know. I really do kind of want to go in and do some technique classes, do some wrestling, and just kind of maybe change up what my training has been, as far as boxing right now. Just go in and learn some drills.